Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Mark with Red Star Loft. We're gonna start in the shed today. I've had some questions about a little bit more detail on the grit, so I'll just take a minute real quick. I pre-mix 3 different types of grit for this final result. It's mostly pink, as you can see. That powder that the Giovati grill has in it, but you can see the oyster shells, you can see the rocks, all sorts of different rocks, stones, shells, things of that nature. So that's my finished mixture. But what I give them is this is the big bag of the Giovati grit, the 50-pound bag. Stuff is expensive, but it lasts a while, so it's worth it. I mix that along with the oyster shells, along with this cherry stone grit. That's the red one, the red little one that you see in there. I throw all that in there together, and that's my final product, and the breeders love that stuff. You guys have seen them. The young birds will eat it too, obviously without any problem, but the breeders, they go crazy over it. Oh, I picked up this big bucket just as a place for me to be able to wash all of my waters and my nest bowls and things like that. Just something big that I can dump them into and add bleach water to it, because using the 5-gallon buckets gets to be a pain in the butt. So that's where we are. This is actually my second take. I was actually trying to use the more professional DSLR camera to record the first video, but a couple minutes into it, my camera, the battery died, so I just said forget it, let you out. And I do plan on letting the birds out. It looks like it's getting a little bit nicer. It's real cloudy, but it was foggy. The fog lifted, so now it's just kind of a cloudy day. So I will let them out later, but I'm not gonna have time to record later on today. They're expecting breakfast as usual, but it's not gonna be happening right now. They're most of them are just they're dealing with the molt right now. They you know, the first round has kind of made it through the molt. Now the second round, which is the big round, they're going through it, and they're just kind of dealing with it as best as you can. So I don't bother them too much. I give them what they need. I give them good feed. I give them their grit, and I give them their water and what they're supposed to be getting in the water, and call it a day. So they've flown yesterday. Had some trouble getting them back in. It took a while to call them back in, but they eventually all made it back in. But we're gonna focus on the breeders today more so than the young birds. These are the last 2 that I weaned. These are 3rd round birds right there. 3rd round birds from my black hen and the red checker cock, and they're this is their 2nd day in here, so they're still getting used to it. But yeah, she looks just like the hen. I'm assuming it's a she. I don't know, obviously, but yeah, I'm just trying to crank out some videos now in quarantine, you know, or whatever you want to call this. If there is one positive thing that might come out of it at the very end, is, you know, at least I'll be able to have my my birds properly trained, even though, you know, I'd much rather go back to normal life than deal with all this that's going on now. But it is what it is. I'm just trying to crank out some videos, something for you guys to watch and for me to do. So let's hop over and take a look at the 3rd round of breeders. Yeah, you can see them. I gave them that grit 10 minutes ago, and they're still they're still fighting over it. They won't stop until it's basically empty and just the bigger rocks are left over, and that's it. It's a lot of grit to consume. Who's out there? Yeah, the black hen, as you can see. Luckily, she's done breeding, so it's less stress on her because the molt is really, really hitting her now. She's looking real rough, so they're just relaxing. You can see the rest of the guys. I've got, yeah, I also get questions about how I use my supplements. Basically, I try to stick to a fairly strict regimen. I don't like to divert and do things differently. I like to do things on certain days. So on Mondays is brewer's yeast. Tuesday, Wednesday, we have apple cider vinegar. Thursday, we have garlic juice. Friday, Saturday, like today, we have VitaPro Combo in the water. There's multivitamin. And on Sunday, that's basically either clean water, or I can, if I want to do, it's basically a wild card. If I want to do clean water, if I want to give them more, garlic juice, if I want to give them more apple cider vinegar, it's as I please. So that's what I stick to. But let's take a look at the third round birds. This is the last bird for my Jansons. Third rounder, big boy, all by himself, so he gets all the feed. She's already done 3 rounds and she's been sitting on wooden eggs for a couple of weeks now. My Gannus birds, I gotta get this fixed. It's flopping all over the place. My Gannus birds have also just hatched their 3rd round. Got 6 out of them this year, so super excited about that. Those just hatched a few days ago, so they are done. This is the nest ball from the one that I was just talking about, the red and the black pair. As soon as I see her go down on eggs, I'm going to give her wooden eggs. These are, oh, those are feathers. 3rd round as well. They've given me 1 first round, 1 second round, and 2 third rounds, so they've kind of made up for it a little bit in the 3rd round. But that's them right there. So that's round 3, and this is one of a couple that hasn't hatched yet. They'll be hatching next week. So that's the 3rd round as well. Get these guys out here. These are from my from this checkered cock and this splash grizzle, whatever you want to call her, hen. These are their young, and they both look like, I don't know, to me at least, this one definitely looks like it's going to be a dark grizzle. This one looks like it might be some sort of a dun or blue bar. Ugh. They always crap as soon as you touch them. But this is their 2nd round. I'm not doing 3 rounds out of them just because they've had a rough year, and they've started breeding, started going down on eggs late and had eggs broken. So I'm just going to be able to get 2 rounds out of them, 3 birds. It is what it is. I'll take it. I don't have a shortage of birds, but it's a pair that I've really wanted to get more young out of. And she's my 2nd hen that's on eggs. So these guys right here, real pretty as well. You can see kind of a grizzlish looking one back there, and a blue bar white flight with a white crop. Big boy. And I've just banded these guys. These are from Jim Ward's pair, as well as the ones that I just showed you. And yeah, I just banded them. They're a few days old, about a week old now. So 3rd rounders, like I said. And she is on her 3rd round of eggs as well. So I have 3 on eggs, and I've got the rest that have hatched, and I've already weaned 1, 2, 3, 4. I've already weaned 4 birds from the 3rd round, so 3rd round is a little bit of a mess, but it's the last round. We're wrapping it all up with this round, so I wanted to just bring you guys an update on that round, show you what's going on with the breeders, because I've been focusing more or less on my flyers lately, but that's where we're at. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support. Shout out to all the watchers, to all the flyers. Keep making videos. I enjoy them. I watch pretty much every single one of the videos that you guys post out there, so keep doing that, and I'm going to keep doing what I do, and I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later on.